All right, welcome in everybody. Let's get into this TNG Coin Talk. This is actually episode number 6. Hit that subscribe, hit that like if you enjoy the content, of course. I'm not so concerned with YouTube algorithms. Again, I'm just really doing this because I, you know, really want to see people empowered by what's going on in this economic space. And I really like what's going on with this project. I want to kind of get into it, share with you. I've been kind of talking about it in some of the previous episodes, and that's NFT Art and Finance. They just launched their beta platform for their NFT marketplace. Now, like a lot of these BSC tokens that again we've been covering, they've all sort of been thrown into a pile and called shit coins and meme coins and all that type of stuff. But again, like with anything, you have to do your own research. And the reality is, in crypto, there are about 2,000 projects, and I'm not even exaggerating, that you can really put some money into and probably make some money with, if we're going to be honest and not biased and not maximist and all that type of stuff. If we're going to have a real honest conversation, because that's what we're here to do in Coin Talk. We're just here to talk about these coins and what's really happening again in this economic space. Again, TNG has always been about that. We're here to empower people, and to empower people sometimes that means taking a moment to impart knowledge, but at the same time, as I was just saying, you still have to go do research on your own. You need to look into things on your own. So, yes, some of these coins that came out really do have no use case. And some of them still may end up making money without a use case. But for the most part, it's still very sound advice to look for coins with use cases, because those are the ones, as the term implies, they're going to be used the most, and that's going to go a long way in terms of giving that currency value because people are using it. And so again, when I saw NFT art and finance myself personally, and as always, the disclaimer, which is in the description as well, this is not financial advice. Again, do your own research. Always invest only what you're willing to lose. Meaning, once you invest it, you're not even thinking about it anymore. I always kind of crack up when I see people talking about how they lost so much money. Well, that's the point. You weren't supposed to care about that amount of money anyway. So if you lost it, oh well. You lost it. It's gone. Truth is, it really isn't gone. Not in crypto, because that money could come back when the market rises again. Your coin's value could go past where you came in at, even if it dropped after you bought it. So that's the reality of this game, and I want to make sure everybody understands that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's important. Again, if you're an investor, especially if you're new and you're worried, stop that. Again, do some research on that. Learn a little bit more about this investing game. Be a lot less emotional and a lot more logical in your approach. And like I said, to me, this is a logical move right here, because what they're talking about is taking this concept that has really caught fire early here in early 2020, the NFT marketplace, kind of cooled down a little bit, which I think is natural. It's the natural flow of everything. Stuff gets hot, it cools off, it gets hot again. Innovation creeps in, things get better, things improve. And to me, that seems like that's what the goal is for this NFT art and finance. Look, I'm just gonna, like I say, give you a little preview. This is actually one of their featured NFTs right here on the front page. Okay. And without really looking into everything, because I'm just having a conversation with y'all about this, I'm not sure if they're actually delivering this to you. Let me see what this free 2-day shipping is. This is a one-on-one edition. This piece is a collaboration with artist David Katz. David hasn't paid me for this promo, so I'm not reading them off to give him love like that. But yeah, okay, interesting. Free 2-day shipping. Okay, I'm not sure if they're actually sending like a physical copy to this person here or not. What you can see though, however, is this was just minted here today, here on the 3rd of June. They've got it listed for 733 US dollars, which currently comes to a grand total of, I believe that's 159 billion NFT. So, really quickly here, understand something right now. Just if you're looking at this from an investor side, if you've got $750 on you right now that you can afford to lose, you'd be able to purchase at least over 160 billion NFT art and finance. Um, if you're just looking at it from the investor side and not even from the NFT side that we're about to get into here, that's a pretty nice amount of coin. Currently, the price of NFT art is extremely low still, so that's kind of why you can get that much for that amount of money. But again, if you're looking at even $70 at it right now, you're still going to get a decent amount. Of course, the question is whether or not it can ever reach a penny. Can it ever reach a penny? Can there ever be enough sales and enough commerce going on with their NFT platform to where the value will actually rise? Okay, and again, I'm not really screening, so I'm not sure what we're going to see as we're going through these NFTs. I just want to kind of show you their platform. Tells you a little bit about the artist of this NFT, and again shows you the history of this NFT. Created, right, when it was minted. It looks like they originally listed it for one price, took it down, and brought it back at a little bit lower price, which is something that I think you'll always see with artists in these NFT marketplaces. A lot of stuff. Some of these folks are really pricing things kind of high, right? $5,000 for this art piece here. Hey, but look, as the saying goes with art, it's worth what it's worth, right? Whoever sees value in an art piece is going to pay whatever price they feel is justified. And again, as you can see with this piece here, someone saw fit to pay at least 700 USD for this art piece, and that is why it is now listed for 5,000, because someone put it back on the marketplace. But then also I want to kind of break this down because we're having coin talk here. We're so used to talking about currency in USD. Let's sort of switch our minds off for a second and talk about currency within the space of cryptocurrency. So this currency, this native currency, the N that you see there again stands for NFT Art and Finance. This is their currency. So really they set the price at, it looks like that's a billion, 200 million, or is it a trillion? Hang on, I'm sorry, all these zeros. Right? That would be a million right here. This would be billion. So this is 1.2 trillion NFT art and tokens that they've set this, this piece back on the market for, which again in USD comes out to about $5,000. Let me show you guys something I think is pretty tight that I also liked about the market. It actually shows you the transaction here on the BSC scan blockchain. You can actually see the transactions that went through. This is again, when they listed it, you can actually see what they had to pay. They had to pay about 25 cents to actually list this NFT back on the marketplace. And I think the BNB price, don't quote me, but I think this is actually what that current amount of NFT art and finance, that 1.2 trillion, I believe that's what it's worth in BNB. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's just the BNB price right now. I do apologize. on the day of the transaction, this is where BNB was sitting at, 428. Okay, so, but yeah, that's what they paid in terms of fees. As you can see, didn't cost them very much at all to list. And if you're familiar with the NFT marketplace right now, currently, you know that's one of the problems with most of these Ethereum based NFT marketplaces. Um, just the cost to list, to mint, everything. The gas fees are still so damn high, even with prices coming down on those gas fees. This week, actually, gas fees are a lot lower than they were 2 weeks ago. But again, the issue still too damn high. And when you're looking at 25 cents, everything going on again with the BSC, with the Binance Smart Chain, it's really exciting. I hope y'all don't miss out because you're being a Bitcoin maximus or Ethereum maximus. And I say that again to reiterate, I'm not knocking those investments. I'm about to get a little more of that myself. Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to continue to go up in value. Ethereum is going to continue to dominate its space, and even that means this DeFi space here. It's going to continue to have programs, that projects that are working off of their platform. That's not going away just because the fees are high. It's worth it for a lot of people. They're making so much money right now, hand over fist almost, from being in the market for so long at this point that they're not going away anytime soon. So they've pretty much got a pretty decent locked in community of investors already as far as Ethereum goes, to where it's going to continue to grow. And I think they're going to eventually fix their transaction fees as well, because as long as Binance is doing this, people are going to be attracted, and this is also going to attract some investors. Maybe even pull some of that money out of Ethereum's network, as people look for more projects on the Binance Smart Chain. Again, we're just talking business here. We're just talking coin. Again, I hope y'all understand what I'm getting at here. Again, if you're looking at Ethereum here, in fact, let me do this real quick. Yeah. Now, I'm still learning this part of the game here as well. That I guess you can actually get on OpenSea via the Matic network, which is pretty awesome. To help kind of cut those fees down. That's as much as what I understand about that part of the game. Let me actually do this. I didn't mean to go to the Matic OpenSea. I actually meant to go to OpenSea. Okay, which is entirely on the Ethereum blockchain. Just like I said, we're just sort of comparing things here. Now this current price is 0.25 ETH, which again in USD equates to about $700. As you kind of saw, the price was going up because Ethereum is currently going up. I may have to hurry up and get off of here and make some purchases before these prices go up any higher tonight. Okay, but again, very similar in terms of what you can access, including the trading history. Of course, you can see how many times this has been listed, and bought and whatnot. The sales. Again, you can also look at it on Ethereum's blockchain on EtherScan, right? But again, just to sort of contrast, fees, you're looking at $12 in fees versus 25 cents. So again, if we're just talking math, again, this is the kind of thing that makes the Binance Smart Chain attractive right now, and it's one of the things. Again, if we're just being logical, if we're putting all our emotions aside, if we're talking dollars and cents, that's actually very attractive, and I think it's going to make the Binance based NFT projects pretty exciting as well, because there's a bunch of coins right now that are looking at coming out with their own marketplaces, and again charging for products in their currency. Because as these histories grow, as more and more of these things exchange hands, and look, some of these artists are probably going to have to bring these prices down. We're just going to be frank about that too, maybe, right? But again, this is beta, and they're just maybe possibly just showing you what's possible. So of course, as more people get on this platform, more artists are going to be offering up their stuff at a lot lower prices. But again, the point is you're creating an ecosystem. There are people who are going to be buying and selling, creating, buying and selling, creating and buying. This is awesome. This is exciting if you really think about what you're looking at right now. And again, I'm seeing an extremely clean market right here. This is extremely clean, and they've got some pretty dope stuff on here already. A lot of these artists that they're starting this thing off with, these are some of those relationships that they kind of touted as they were getting ready to roll this stuff out. They said their CEO has been, throwing parties and festivals over there in Europe with all kinds of bands and all kinds of people for a few years here now, and so he's in touch with a lot of artists. And so again, by already being a part of the artist community, you can see he's already got some people on this platform right now who do some pretty incredible stuff. I mean, look, I don't know about you, I can't create that. Maybe you can, but here's some moon man floating through space. Oh, space cowboy, right? What's awesome is you can actually share that link too if you just wanted to show somebody that link. We'll do a quick paste and go here, right? So you can actually share that link with somebody and actually bring them in. Um, you know, and again, by contrast, this is. Let me just make sure that this image here is popping up. It looks like it is. It may or may not pop in. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, here we go. This again is on OpenSea. I really don't know who the artist is, but again, the other one that we just saw was going for about $4,000. What was this one here going for here? Space Cowboy, about $700. So around the same price. Different artists, and again, this is sort of what I was saying. Artists are going to always put a price tag on their art, and none of us can tell them what to sell their art for. But again, if someone sees value in it, they'll buy it, and they may even put it back on the market. And of course, they're going to try to make a little bit of a profit on it. And if someone else sees the value and says, "Yeah, I'll pay that extra for it," they'll buy it. And look, that's beautiful. That's economics. That's that's real freedom right there, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I really hope you understand that when you're looking at it, because you might not. That's one of the things about opportunity. We don't always know what opportunity looks like. They say sometimes the opportunity comes disguised in work clothes. Sometimes opportunity comes disguised in the NFT marketplace. On a Binance Smart Chain is going to give you an option in terms of where you buy and purchase your art in the future. And one of the exciting things about what they're working on here, so you see, okay, let me scroll back up. Featured, new, these just basically, I guess, got on there. Of course, you got the view all if you want to look at everything going on. Let's kind of just check that out. These are the new ones. Okay, looks like a couple new ones just got on here as we were viewing things here. Again, we're just going through here live. Thank you for watching, whoever is on now and later on. Again, hit that like, hit that subscribe, drop a comment if you're enjoying this overview, if you're thinking about getting in on NFT art, if you see some of the potential that I see. Again, this is some pretty dope stuff in terms of just what they're creating already. Again, I really hope y'all understand what's going on here. I think that's pretty dope. This little, yeah, okay. I got some little sounds on that one. Let me see if I can turn this up for you. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. This is a 3D artist animator guy right here. History again. They just listed it here today. It looks like, right? About an hour ago. Okay. Digital. This is some more of that artist and stuff. Again, this is a pretty dope marketplace, in my opinion. Tell me if you agree. Let me know if you like what you're seeing here. The U.S. government is coming out here confirming UFOs lately. Maybe pretty soon they'll tell us that aliens are out here walking around looking like this. I'm gonna go ahead and mute that out. But yeah, Elite Pete here. And as you can see, this one here, very interesting. Threw it on the market, took it back off the market, put it back on for a little bit lower. Still wasn't selling. But it looks like, and again, it looks like they put it back on for a little bit higher, as a matter of fact. So that's very interesting. It went on sale, and they missed the sale. But when you put it back up a little bit more, about was it about 2 million more, or back in the billion, about 2 billion more art. NFT art. I want to make sure I say that currency right. And then Glee came along and purchased it at that price. So now Glee owns it, and Glee can decide if, I guess, if they want to put that back on sale or not. As you can see, it is in their collection. This is the NFTs, I guess, that they've created, and these are the NFTs that they own. As you see here at the top, connect wallet. This means that you can actually connect directly through like Trust Wallet. If you've got your MetaMask and you've got your BSC network details plugged into your MetaMask, I'm not going over that here in this video. Look into it or ask about it below, and I'll try to link you to some info on that. But again, that's pretty dope again, because we're talking about, again, decentralized. There's no middleman getting in between you and your art. You can get right into it. You can purchase with your NFT right from your Trust wallet, which is already going to be in your wallet. You can go ahead and interact with this platform. That's awesome. Think about it, you guys. That's pretty dope. Pretty dope. I mean, again, I'm just trying to have a conversation here about what I think is a pretty decent opportunity. And going forward, I think I'm gonna do a few more of these for you, because there's been a lot going on in this, bull break, I'm gonna call it, because that's all it really is. The market is nowhere near down. For those who've been in the game for a while, that. We're way up on a lot of our, again, the main coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Keep watching those and what they do. The market still follows them. They're still the kings of crypto. And again, as they rise, so does everything else. As more money pours into those main ones, money trickles. Again, people take those profits and they start putting them in different places. That's just what investors do. They spread out. They help, again, manage their risks by being in more than one place. And so, again, that's what happens in the market. And you can expect that right now. NFT, look, people, they buy the rumor, sell the news, right? This Enter.art news just came out a couple days ago, and please understand what that means. That means that right now, a lot of people are still selling the news. Okay, please understand that. Let's look at the chart, and we're gonna get ready to kind of close this thing out here. NFT art. Also, they updated their logo since they launched. Pretty dope there as far as what's going on there. Price so low you can't even check it out yet. We may have to go to PooCoin to get a better view of what's going on with their market. But you can see a lot of sideways trading for NFT. Here it was just a couple of days ago. Here, the 28th, had a little spike. All right, it went up and went sideways for a little while, a little drop, went up again. Okay, came back down, been coming back down a little bit, right? So slowly coming back down to where it was not too long ago. But just like it did here, and again, I'm not into doing all that chart stuff with you guys. You guys can do all that, but you guys can see what may be getting ready to happen once again. That's our 14-day look, 30-day look. Give you guys a better idea. As you can see, we're still down. This is back kind of when everything was up, when Bitcoin was at 60. All right. That's kind of where we were, and as it fell, everything else kind of fell. But if you look at it again, performed pretty well in terms of an investment for those that have gotten in. And like I said, it's given us some great chances to get back in, to accumulate even more. While it's pretty cheap, I'll be honest with you, $20 will probably get you a few billion, right now. Okay. And again, as commerce picks up, as more and more people get involved, You just never know where a coin like this could go in terms of value down the road. Um, just taking it back a little bit further, a little bit earlier, they really got off to a great start, actually. Um, and as you can see, like I said, everything kind of adjusted with the rest of the market. Um, okay, so again, NFT Art Finance. Let's go back here to the main. Wanted to show you this real quick. Like I said, we're going to get out of here in a second. And again, so new stuff, visual art, they call that section. Audio NFTs. Now, let me tell you something. Just the other day, I was in here. This section was not up yet. So let me check this out because I haven't even seen this part of what they have going on here. Very interesting. So yeah, I guess they're going to really let you upload some audio. This audio here is over almost 9 minutes. Okay, and some interesting art with it. Let's look at Mark Day, another almost 9 minute entry. Okay, he's a DJ. And this is what I was saying, you guys. Like they've got some connections. The people that they know have been doing this stuff for a while. Um, you know, everyone here may not be into the techno, of course. So I'm sure there's going to be room for those of you who are into hip hop and other genres to get your music onto this platform. And this is something I'm really excited about too, because again, as you saw, a person doesn't have to have a copy, available for sale. They can just own it and just have it sitting in their, in their art collection. Like I said, a lot of these look like they're newly minted. Some trippy stuff there, Stonehenge. Oh wow. Okay. So yeah, again, if this is your thing, if you like that type of music, that's available right now. But of course, lots of music. Yeah, this is a crazy one here. The way they've mixed this one, you can actually hear it as it sort of explains here. It's fading in and out from left to right. That's pretty trippy. $2,000 if you think it's worth it to own it, to say it's yours. So yeah, I'm pretty interested to see how this continues to develop in terms of the audio stuff, because I really do wonder again if they're ever going to really get this on any platform to where only the person who owns it can hear it. Because I wonder how that might go, right? If everybody doesn't have access to it. So they started out with one price, unlisted it. It looks like there's a small fee to unlist. 6 cents. Listed it back. Little fees there. Again, that's awesome. That's how these things go. Let's see what it cost them to mint it. 49 cents to mint it. To mint this NFT here. Okay. Yeah. Of course, one question also that I have just looking at it is how many copies of these are being released? Are people able to get more than one copy? Is it just one copy? All those things could be going into the prices that they put for their NFT. And again, of course, these are each individual artist's choice to do that type of thing. So video NFTs, we're not going to get all the way into that. But I do want to show you guys this on the way out. This is that team that we're talking about here. Um, hey, I'll be real with you, of course. Because this is TNG here, right? May not look very diverse from the front, right? Let's be real with you. But again, they are who they are. They're over there in Europe. Some parts of Europe don't have a high diversity count. So maybe that's how all this went down here. Let's just keep that part real. But hey, they're putting out a quality product that everybody can get on, regardless of who you are. Again, right now it looks like they've let some of their relationships, some of the DJs, the artists, the people that they know that they're in contact with, get on here first, test things out, make sure stuff is working. And like I said, when they open this thing up to everybody, who knows what that's going to actually do to the price. And here's more on the actual development team. These are the folks who are working on stuff behind the scenes to make things work. And so far, it looks like they've done a pretty incredible job. They have a Discord if you want to get in there on Discord and talk with the people from NFT Art. I'm not in there yet, but I just might get in there here before the weekend is out. They do have a link for you that for those that do still need to buy NFT Art and Finance, a link to their Twitter as well. Again, you can see all this information on their site. Okay. In fact, let me go here real quick. Link to the Pancake Swap where you can actually buy NFT art. And I believe they're on a few marketplaces as well. I probably could have looked that up while I was there on the Coin Gecko. Let me go here. Do it this way. Let's pull this up. Similar to what we just saw on the Coin Gecko, but I do kind of like how this sort of gives you a better view of everything so far. This is all the way back in April. So this is sort of what you saw on that Coin Gecko chart where it looked like things were way up, and that's exactly what happened. It got way up here. I think that means that we've definitely got the potential to get way back there, if not even higher. Personally, in my own opinion, as you can see again, some of that happened and then it shoots up. Had a little nice little run, kind of got down, a little shoot up, kind of came down, a little shoot up. So we're kind of back in that trending sideways here. This whole thing. This is healthy. This is some good accumulation. Along the way. This is also some whales getting out, which is great long term because, of course, whales are always going to impact the price when they make moves. And the fewer whales you have involved in a project, the better for that project, at least. Definitely got the rug check on here still. Okay. And definitely allow you to check those whale wallets. Right. You can see some of these whales again have made some moves. Some whales haven't made too many at all. A lot of holding here at the top. Okay. So again, you can also do some of this on your own if you know how to do it. Definitely encourage it. But again, going back to the basics here, which is the platform, the Enter.art platform. I think it's been pretty impressive so far. Okay. And as you saw from the chart, they've really only been around since April. We're here in June. We're talking about 2 months. Okay. You tell me what that sounds like to you. Sounds like a business opportunity to me. Again, make your own decision on if you think this is something you want to get involved with. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Again, I'm not telling you to get in because I'm in it or because I like it. But again, I think it's definitely got some legs. But tell me if you agree in the comments. Let me know what you think. And thank you for watching TNG. See you at the very top.